Howdy y'all, it's Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. Doing a really quick video here because I shared with y'all the other day that I found these, and then I did some more research and realized that these were not lemon line philodendron that I initially thought they might be, that this is actually the golden goddess philodendron, which is, I think, Costas Farms trademark or patented name for what is a very early I think is it Tahitian sunrise plant, or if I'm saying the wrong thing, I'll put the correct version in the title and in the description. But I got two that first day, and those two plants have a special meaning for me that I will share with y'all later, because I realized I needed to get some plants to kind of commemorate something in my life that I am coming to terms with, which again I'll share more with y'all later. But when I went back and did all that research and realized that the two that I had were very early, and that one sign of it being what I think is a Tahitian sunrise philodendron is this green margin here, and there's another leaf which unfortunately when I went back, sorry, this Cattleya orchid is in the way. When I went back, I saw that these were still outside, and I think I mentioned in my first video that they were outside in kind of a partially covered area, so I think the cold got to this one. But I wanted to show y'all that that was another thing that helped me determine what these were, because I recalled seeing this on this other plant and thinking, oh, is this reverting? Is this some kind of problem? But apparently this is very desired, because it shows that the plant is reaching maturity and is about to go into the Tahitian sunrise philodendron. So I did get this one, even though I knew it was kind of looking like it was in pretty bad shape. And I think that's just cold or frost. Again, our kitchen is below my 18-month-old's bedroom, and she is running around, and as my husband says, he's tiring her out so she'll go to sleep. But anyway, if you hear what sounds like a romper room in the background, that is what you're hearing. So what I'm about to do, sadly, is to get my little pruning shears and cut these off. Why? Now I know that when you prune things that have variegation, sometimes that can cause you to lose that property, but these are older leaves. The new leaf is already coming out in all of these, I believe. Yep, and this one looks like it got a little bit of chill damage too, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut these off, because what we don't want to have happen is that when you have rotting, dying foliage like this on any plant, it can attract pests, it can attract disease, fungus, and the like. So we don't want to give it an environment for that to grow in. We want to get this off. But I wanted to just document and show y'all that there's definitely that variegation here going on and getting these dark margins. So I don't know, maybe we're going to speak into existence that this little baby here is going to survive and do well, and then we'll see what kind of color it's putting out. And just standing here now, oh Lord, my God, I see, do y'all see that margin here that's more green? Ooh. So I've just kind of been amazed with this, because as I've done more research, because like I tell y'all, I don't just know everything, and I don't just profess to know a lot of these details. I sit down and do my own research. So I did a lot of reading online to learn, one, how to ID this, because as I shared with y'all in the previous video, this was just identified as foliage from Better Homes and Gardens, and I believe on the back it does say Costa Farms somewhere. But yeah, I got this at Walmart. You know what? It doesn't say it on the plant. Rather, it says it on the tag that was on the pot. Let's see if I can find. Did I stick it? Yeah, I stick it on the bottom. So upside down, it says grown by Costa Farms. And yeah, I did pay $9.96 for the plant. But it's a really, despite the damage it has, it's still a really full plant. I got some pothos clippings down here. African violet going. Aerogarden over here. This Aerogarden was a test project with some of my African violets. This Rob's Dust Storm has seemed to really like it. Some of my younger propagations over here, not so much. And this one is, I think, does that say Ness Pixie Gria? Maybe not so much either. So I realized that with these, what I'm going to do is to move away from the Aerogarden experiment. Oh, my little babies, they spend most of their time doing this, and I spend most of my time trying to balance them back. Oh, and this is real life. true documentation for you. Is how it goes. But I share that with you. One, keep it real like I do on this channel. And two, to give you a teaser for you. I'm going to end up converting these all back to some small soaker containers. Let me show you. Well, I don't know if I can show you on this without messing it up, but I'll show you. Like, basically I'm taking some smaller containers, sorry for that extreme zoom, and sitting them in there. But this Aerogarden Setup will be no more. I'm going to just put back regular lettuce greens and things in here. I don't like how this is working, especially because they're not staying in place. Like, I'm not feeling it. Back to the focus of this video. The Golden Goddess Philodendron. I'm going to cut these nasty pieces off. Hopefully, I've already stuck in my little, I think in this one, nope. This is a new one, so it doesn't have it. And the other two, I added my Job's fertilizer sticks. They're like slow release fertilizer, not rods, but little sticks that basically are like thick toothpicks that you put down in the dirt. And I like those because they allow the plant to slowly absorb nutrients and extra little oomph that I hope will help it. I did put it next to the Aerogarden because as I've read and researched, I have learned that this plant likes highlight, bright light, kind of the brighter the better, but you don't want it to necessarily get sun scald. So I'm gonna try out the Aerogarden Setup. These windows here are north facing, but kind of shielded from the overhang of the house and our patio that's on this side. So I'm hoping that this goes well. I will show y'all this plant later. So this is my third Golden Goddess Philodendron slash young version of a Tahitian sunrise philodendron. Hopefully I'm getting that name right. And I just wanted to show y'all this update to let y'all know that sometimes you get these plants and they're kind of in bad condition. But hey, when I looked this plant up in the midst of my research, I saw how much these plants are going for online, and I was kind of shocked. Like, I think a plant of this size, and plant experts, I'm not a pricing expert. Like, I've never really played the prices right for plants. But honey, like a plant this size could go for $40, $60. I've seen some listings on Etsy for a much smaller plant that was like $145, y'all. So to find 3 of them for like basically $10 a piece, the amount of plant that I have as far as Golden Goddess Philodendron, I mean, it's so shocking to me. It's got me flustered, y'all. Like, Monica can inherit these plants. Like, and I said it to my mom and she laughed, but I'm serious. Like, this is a for real plant. And to get, again, 3 of them for $10, it's like, whoa. Because this plant right here has, I think, either 4 or 5 pieces coming up. And some people have paid $40 for one. Now, given in much better condition, but my others that y'all saw were in pretty pristine condition, other than like a couple spots and things. They didn't have this dying brown foliage. So this one may not be like the creme de la creme of getting one of these Golden Goddess Philodendrons. But all of that being said, this to me was kind of like mind-blowing when I did that research, when I saw it. So yeah, I went back and got a 3rd one. I was like, if it's still there, it's going home with me. To have 5 pieces in a pot, some of my other ones have 4 pieces in a pot. Yeah, when one little piece can go for like $40, $50, $70, look at God. So wrapping this up, as always, just want to remind you that here on Fix It With Fran, I truly believe that God has given us all gifts and talents that can fix some problem that exists in the world. And while we may not be able to fix everything, I do believe we can all fix something. So until next time, I pray that you would find that thing and fix it. Thanks for watching, y'all. And definitely like and subscribe if you want to see my update progress with my Golden Goddess Philodendrons. Thanks for watching again. Bye now.